Sonic Galactic has officially made me weep tears of joy. An incredible one-zone demo premiering all the way back at Sage 2020. Even back then in 2020, Sonic Galactic was the game that specifically got my attention. Personally, if you ask me, Sonic Galactic has everything that a Sonic game should have. Multiple playable characters, a brand new gorgeous art style, and the list goes on. Galactic is trying to go with a Sega Saturn type atmosphere and it nails it. Heck, even the overall presentation of this game is perfect. After choosing your character, a title card welcomes you to Verdant Isle Zone. Verdant Isle Zone, in terms of design and overall as a stage, feels like an extension of Angel Island. Even though the level design encourages speed, it also encourages exploration. The level design of this zone has many different branching paths, meaning there are always some new areas to explore and secrets to find. One example of being able to gain speed thanks to the level design are these vines, which can be found all around this zone, which are similar to the ones that you can find in Stardust Speedway Zone Act 1 in Sonic Mania. Sonic Galactic's main menu is extremely charming but at the same time simple. After choosing Adventure Mode, you get taken to the Save Select screen. In this game, you can play as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Fang, or a new character, Tunnel the Mole. Sonic pretty much plays just like he does in Sonic Mania. He can run, jump, spin dash, drop dash, but no super peel out. Tails can fly as usual, and Knuckles can glide and break through walls. Fang the Sniper, also known as Knack the Weasel, one of the antagonists of the game Sonic Triple Trouble on the Sega Game Gear, is actually a playable character in this game. While in the middle of a jump, by pressing and holding the jump button again, Fang will pull out his cork gun, and the longer you hold the jump button, the longer he will charge up his cork gun, and once you let go of the jump button, Fang will launch himself into the air. And the longer you hold the jump button before letting go, the higher up in the air you will launch. And the cork that comes out of Fang's cork gun once letting go of the jump button can also deal damage, which means you can defeat enemies with it. And last up, we have Tunnel the Mole. By pressing the jump button while already in the middle of a jump, Tunnel will burrow into the ground, and by pressing the jump button again while in the ground, Tunnel will jump out of it, going extremely high up. Tunnel is a great addition to the cast of playable characters in this game, and I am all for it. In the end, I found myself mostly playing through this game as Fang. I think he was the most enjoyable character if you ask me. The pure feeling of excitement while launching myself through some sections of a stage never gets old. I would also like to give an honorable mention to the boss fights in this game, which are extremely fun, exciting, and actually very difficult. Props to the developers for getting me killed here a few times by legitimate means. The mini-boss of this zone is a sandworm which shoots out spike balls out of its mouth to try and hit you. After 3 hits, it changes to its second phase, where it starts moving towards you and trying to hit you with its body, which has spikes. I felt this boss was a bit too easy for my taste. Sure, you don't want to make a difficulty spike at the beginning of the game since it is the first boss, but still, I felt like they could have added one more attack to drive this boss home. The main boss of this zone features Eggman in some kind of UFO-shaped vehicle. He first off starts spinning around on the ground, and you have to hit his yellow antenna on top of the vehicle, which is the weak point, to deal damage. Then, while in the air, the yellow antenna on top of Eggman's new vehicle starts shooting electric energy blasts towards the player, which deal damage. Meanwhile, the green orb on the bottom of the vehicle becomes the new weak point. While being very simple, since it does have 2 different attack phases, you do have to study the fight somewhat. After that, Eggman's new vehicle of destruction blows up and he runs off, retreating from Sonic, and then you break the capsule, ending the demo. And yeah, the game's pretty dang good. Sonic Galactic has got to be one of the most enjoyable Sonic fan games I have ever played. Galactic does its own unique spin on the classic 2D Sonic game formula and even improves upon it in certain aspects. Now, since technology has evolved since the 90s, obviously this aspect that I'm about to mention has improved a lot, but the art style of this game is just beautiful. Especially the sprites for the playable characters, they are way more expressive than before. I can really see the disappointment in Sonic's expression while idling now. And overall, everything in this game, the sprites of the characters, the objects such as springs and rings, the enemies, the backgrounds, everything is a beauty now. Surely this will be a Sonic game which is a lot more stable and doesn't have any sort of problems. Oh dear God. Yeah, no matter if you're playing a 2D game or a 3D game or a fan-made game or an official one, there's always gonna be at least one type of glitch. Glitches are quite literally inevitable when playing a video game. Also, I did not run into almost a single glitch, but I wanted to highlight this one specifically. Now, even though this is just a photo, to explain what's going on in this photo, Sonic is spin dashing indefinitely on a slope. To put it simply, Sonic is spin dashing forever on that slope, and to fix the glitch, I had to completely restart the game. Now, you might be saying, what's wrong with you? That's only a minor problem. You ran into one single glitch. True, but at the same time, I wanted to highlight it so the developers could fix it maybe in the future so other people don't have to run into it. Also, another thing that I would like to take a moment in this video to mention is the incredible soundtrack. It is so funky and just a joy to listen to. Sean Evans knocked it out of the park with this soundtrack. Here are some of my favorite tracks from the entire demo so you can get a taste of Sonic Galactic's soundtrack. At the end of the day, Sonic Galactic is one heck of a package. Sure, it's one very short demo considering the fact it has only one zone, but it's a very fun demo and it manages to keep the player excited always. Funky music tracks, multiple playable characters with their own unique moves, a gorgeous art style, and combine that all together and you get one heck of a fan game that could easily by somebody get mistaken for an official 2D Sonic game. And I'm still excited for what this game is gonna have to offer in the future, because we get sneak peeks of new music tracks, gameplay, and more on the official YouTube channel and Twitter account of Starteam, the developers behind Sonic Galactic. This fan game blew me away when I first saw it back in 2020, and it still does to this very day. Sonic Galactic is just groundbreaking, and even though its first and so far only officially released demo is extremely short, don't let the fact that it has only one zone playable for now make you uninterested in playing it. In my opinion, definitely give this fan game a shot. And with all the sneak peeks of concept art and progress on the game, and the announcement that there will be very soon a second demo of Sonic Galactic releasing, I'm honestly very excited to see in what direction Starteam will take this project and what else will be in store. I am very excited for the release of the second demo of Sonic Galactic and even more progress on the game, and the developers should be very proud of what they have accomplished with this project. In the description of this video, I will leave a link to Demo 1 of Sonic Galactic so you can try it out for yourself if you're interested in playing. I will also leave links to the YouTube account and Twitter account of Starteam so you can follow the project for yourself. Back at Sage 2020, out of all the games, Sonic Galactic was the one to get my attention. And honestly, I am really glad that this project was the one to get my attention the most. After seeing and playing through this project for myself, this is probably my favorite Sonic the Hedgehog fan game of all time. And I'll leave you with that. Be sure to check out Starteam because there are some amazing people working on this amazing fan game. And I'll see you all in my next video, which will probably be soon. See you next time.